Hey YouTubers, I just wanted to talk to you a bit about the 23mm f1.4 by Fuji. I wanted to talk about this lens because of the first impressions that I got of it so far. None of this is a technical review, but this is just to tell you how I feel about the lens so far and what I think its potential is later on. The build construction and the quality, ergonomics of this lens are bar none, just really, really great. One of the things I really do like about this lens is it has what the 16mm has, and it's the clutch system for going from auto to manual. I really like that clutch override. Like when you click this up, you're in automatic and you can go to manual by just pulling that down on the lens, and you don't even have to touch the switch on the side of the camera. The focusing ring is super smooth. The click on the aperture ring is also nice. With all Fuji lenses, you're dealing with focus by wire, which is just me. I'm not a big fan of focus by wire. I've gotten used to it through the years because I've been with Fuji for a little while now. The image quality on this lens is really great. I found that there's a tiny bit of blurriness on the edges, and when I'm way down at f16, I can get a tiny bit of diffraction. Not a lot, but it is there. And personally, in my case, it's just negligible, especially for the reasons I have this lens, and that is for street. Because what this lens does do that's fantastic is its capacity to show contrast between different colors. The color contrast is unbelievably incredible. You say to yourself, well, color contrast doesn't really matter because I'm going to be shooting in black and white for my street photography. Well, what happens with this lens is that your contrast, when you pull over to black and white in post, it's really, really nice. It's just, there's something about the look of the shots out of this lens that beats some of my other lens like this one, the 35 f2. Just a nice lens. I would not say it's the same wow factor that I get from the 16mm 1.4, but it is darn close. Also, bokeh is super nice, and when I do go out and shoot a bit of street, I do like to open up and get a bit of blur in the background. So overall, so far, my first impressions on this lens is that it's very good. I would suggest it to anybody doing street photography. To me, the 23mm focal length, full frame 35mm equivalent, there's nothing better in terms of focal length. You can't ask for a better focal length to go out and do some great street. The only downfall of this lens is the size of it. If I put this on the body of the X-T30, you might say, well, it makes the X-T30 a bit bigger, and you might want to go for like something like a 27mm pancake, or something you'd get on, let's say, the X100F or something like that. So those are my first impressions of the Fujifilm 23mm f1.4. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget, everybody, keep on making something from nothing.